I'm feeling high.
So guys, what's up? It's your girl Chrissy, also known as Whimsical Locs, and that's Whimsical_Locs on IG. I'm back the next morning because I thought it's important that I share every bit of this journey with you guys, for those of you that are considering having your locks dyed in the way that I've done it, because I feel like my locks are damaged. That's right. I don't think it's much damage, but I know it's definitely some damage. I can tell immediately. You see how the ends are like, it's not solid. You know, it looks pretty rough. So, which I expected that to happen. You feel me? So, what I plan on doing right now is basically repairing my locks and getting them back to the best health that I can possibly do that. Which was another thing that I was prepared to do, since I knew the way that I decided to dye my locks was just totally wrong. So for starters, I chose to dye my locks. I wasn't really sure of the color that I was going to get, or even wanted for the matter. The color that I initially wanted, I decided that that's more of a winter color, so that may be something I do another year from now or something like that, you know. But I wanted something that looks good for this summertime, and this color was something very similar to what I always wanted, actually better than what I wanted, okay? And if it's, you know, summer, fall, and possibly winter and spring. So I can rock with this for a good year, you know, at least. So anyway, long story short, so I first brought my box dye of blonde from Walmart, and then I went to the hair store and purchased my that red cognac color. So it turns out that I wanted the red copper versus the initial look color that I was going to go for, which is why I brought the box blonde dye, because I was going to get that and purchase like a rinse to go over it to get the color that I wanted. So I ended up dyeing my locks the red, cognac red or whatever, wanting more of a copper look. I decided to throw on that blonde, which brought me to this color. Now, you know, box dye, it's permanent dyes, and the blonde has like bleaching agents in it. So I was very afraid of that, because when I bleached my locks before, it was 13, very, very little, you know, probably about this much, you know, but only 13 of them, sporadic throughout my locks. Now I have a whole head filled with that, so I knew like I'm going to be, sorry, I live in the hood, suburban hoodie, pinky in the air, but I knew I was going to have to deal with that, and you know, kids is playing, it's midday, honey, okay? But yeah, so I did that knowing that I would have some damage. So preferably, if it was up to me, I would prefer to have used the blonde box with a rinse on top of that, you know. But that's not what happened. I used 2 box dyes in within 48 hours. So I believe that's also the reason why I'm experiencing some damage. I also feel as though I haven't thoroughly rinsed it all out, because I haven't seen the color completely go. Like, it was clear, but it still would drip color. God, this noise coming from everywhere. But anywho, so what I'm doing the next morning is basically getting ready to wash my hair till I am sure that color is out. Not only that, but I still smell it kind of in my hair, so I want to make sure it's out. And I took matters into my own hands and created some of that nail conditioning DIY. Now, personally, this was something I was supposed to do, but I ain't never go back to get any more mayonnaise. But I realized I had a cookout a few weeks ago, and I had some leftover mayo, so that's what this will be used for, because I don't typically use mayonnaise at home. So anywho, nonetheless, I'm finna get this thing jumping. I'm probably gonna leave this on. I know I'm not sleeping in it because I'd probably be super uncomfortable, but if I could, I would. But I'm gonna leave it on for a while. So I'm gonna share this process with you guys, and I'll probably be doing this once a week until I feel that the cuticles and stuff with my locks are back to normal or close to it. So this is a repair, summertime fine hair color, summertime fine hair care when it comes to color treated hair. Okay, so stay tuned. We're gonna bring the moisture back. Sorry about my kids in the background. Kids. But I still love this color. Don't get it twisted. I adore this color. I'm happy I did this. I'm just not proud about the way I went about it. So my advice would be start with the box blonde dye and grow semi-permanent on top of that. That's it. All right. Peace and love, love and harmony, and so what's up, YouTubers? I am back after washing and I'm not gonna say conditioning, but conditioning, saving, restoring, replenishing my locks. I washed my locks with the Wow Skin Science shampoo instead. This is the apple cider vinegar shampoo, and I thought, this stuff really works. And I wasn't trying to use it I don't use this every wash. This is like a once a month type of thing, but because I felt as though I still had dye product left in my locks and I really wanted that out, I resorted to this. And let me tell you something. I did this, and I got this upside down because it's a little bit left. I gotta re-up, but this is the brand, you guys, that is crazy sick when it comes to your locks, to your hair, period. This is the brand I've been using before I locked up. Now I know a lot of people swear by Aussie, I believe that's what that stuff called, the purple bottle. I swear by Palmer's coconut oil formula. The ingredients, if you ever get a chance and you run across this, just look at the back. Just look at the back. The ingredients is dope. It's dope. I pay attention to the first 3 to 5 ingredients listed. So it works well with me and my spirit and within my soul and within my locks, within my braid of hair, everything. When I say this is it says conditioning shampoo. This thing, and look, it's for dry, damaged, or color treated hair. I want you guys to take a good look at this. Excuse my nails. Take a good look at this. Okay? So, I mean, it's pretty good as far as natural is concerned. This stuff literally is gold in a bottle. I love this shampoo. I love this shampoo more than I love their conditioner, but the protein pack conditioner was dope. I'm mad I didn't go with my first instinct buying 2 packs. I went with 1 instead. So yeah, but this did its job getting all of that, and I knew I should have used this in the first place, but when I say got all the dye out, I didn't see a hint of color. By the time I got to this shampoo, it was white. So but there was still definitely dye left. Not a lot, but it was definitely there. So I'm just grateful that, you know, I went along with it. Bottom line, moral of the story, when you feel like your locks are acting up or something is not right or you effed up or whatever the case may be, I mentioned this in the past and I'm going to say it again. Act on it ASAP. Do not, you know, prolong the resolution. Fix it ASAP, because these are locks we're talking about, you know, and I'm still fairly new. I'm only going on 2 years locks, so I'm still in trial and error phase, especially with, you know, dyeing my locks, because I haven't done a dye like this. And I know my success rate in the past when it comes to locks or to my hair, dyeing my hair period, has always been an epic fail. So I did pretty good when I bleached and dyed the tips of my locks before, but now I'm doing the whole thing, so I have to be really attentive to my locks now that they are color treated, like overload. So I'm not tripping too much about it. The thing is, not all of my locks are fully matured. There are a lot of locks, mainly in the front perimeter area, that are still maturing and budding. So the problem with that, when it came to me dyeing my locks or bleaching my locks or whatever it was that resulted to them ends looking like that, definitely caused some damage, you know, because they're not mature enough for that. So another thing I want to note is that when I went to, you know, add that blonde dye that has bleaching agents, I forgot to put the conditioner in at first. So when I first put that stuff on my head, when I realized it, I opened that top back up and poured it in there. But at this point, I'm already like 10 minutes in. The product has already been on my locks for 10 minutes without conditioner. So I think that's really what did it, you know. But I did go back in there, like I said, act on it fast. As soon as you realize it's a problem, fix it. So we ain't got time to be playing with our hair, okay? I know I don't. So, you know, do what it do. Make do. All right, so I really suggest that you guys try this apple cider vinegar by Wild Skin Science. It's really, really good. It really deep clean, but definitely follow up with a conditioning or moisturizing shampoo, preferably Palmer's or whatever it is that you use. But I'm telling you, you can feel any other shampoo that I use. It doesn't have a conditioning, you know. Some may have a clean feeling, but this gives you both. I dropped the phone. But yeah, so that one gives you both. So if I were you guys, I would definitely check it out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. But other than that, I'm just going to be going back to minding my business. Bye. Anyways, new hair color. I'm going on, what the freak? I'm going on freaking 10 weeks without a retwist. Like, dog. What the? What's up, y'all? I just wanted to reach out to you guys so you guys could get a visual of what my locks look like now versus the recent videos of my locks that I have posted. You know, since I've dyed my locks, like, I feel like, oh my god, that dye had definitely did some damage to my hair. I can definitely see it, and I was feeling it, and I was going through it like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know what the freak to do. So I did what I would normally do, you know what I mean, and condition my locks. Like, so I literally been conditioning my locks just about every single day since you know, I had dyed my locks. And I feel today is the first day that I feel like it looks. So yeah, thankfully, you know, I was able to listen to my locks and respond and act accordingly, because that's really what you got to do, you know what I mean. If you feel something is off about your locks,
get down to the bottom of it ASAP, and don't play with the mother effers, okay? Because the mother effers is not about to play with you. And I got too much length going on 2 years for me to be playing with my locks like that. Now, I knew I was going to come across some damage, you know what I mean, and I was prepared for that, and I am prepared for that. I'm prepared on how to rectify the issue. So that's what I did. You know, I got conditioners on deck. That's what I do. I'm a hair conditioner queen. I've been doing it before I freaking locked up, and it's going to always be a major asset to my regimen, okay? But, let me go this way for once.